Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. A very busy next 24 hours, 26 hours or whatever. Well, from here on, for the next 2 days, we have 5 streams and at least 2 reviews, maybe 3. We'll see how that goes. If this Real España LAFC game is boring, I'll leave it as a live stream. I'll tell you that straight up right now. Like, if there's not much to talk about, if, like, Real España gets bodied, like, 5-0 or it's a 0-0 draw and it was, like, boring, and there's a very good chance we chop off the Real España LAFC review, but we'll still be live for the game. Don't worry. 2 lives today, possibly 1 review, because I still got to make the streams for tomorrow and Thursday. And I got to be up at 8:45 in the morning tomorrow because Canada plays, and we got to be live for that game. So, either way, Atlético Ottawa versus Nashville SC, the CONCACAF Champions Cup, Round 1, Leg 1, 2026. No, I don't have to speak Spanish. Neither of these teams are Spanish, even though, well, Atlético Ottawa, but that's only the name and the ownership group. Atlético Madrid owns Ottawa, yes. If you didn't know. I don't know enough French, so won't speak that either. With that being said, we'll need Spanish later. But for this one, no, just English. Either way, makes things a little bit more comfortable, yeah? Or easier. Is this one? This is on Fox Sports 2. It's on YouTube. It's on CONCACAF's YouTube channel, though. I guess because it's not on TUDNA. So, this game's on CONCACAF's YouTube channel. I did see that. There we go. Starting 11s are as follows. Let's get this one going. Hold on. Let's make sure. Good thing I checked. We're back on time. Starting 11s are as follows. For Atlético Ottawa, making their CONCACAF debut. Yes, they wouldn't show the thumbnail if it wasn't. The thumbnail would not be showing if it wasn't watchable. If it's like country DRM, the thumbnail wouldn't show at all. So it's on. Starting 11. In goal, Garrison Innocent for Atlético Ottawa. The back 3 of Sergei Kozlovsky, Noah Botnay, Tier Walker. The midfield 4 of Ralph Corey. We have Juan Castro, Manny Aparicio, and Gabriel Antonoro. And the front, the attacking 3 of Jonathan Villal, Balou Tabla, and up top, we have Joaquim Coulanges. For Nashville SC, in goal, we have Brian Schwake. The back 4, Josh Bauer. We have Thomas Williams, Josh Maher, or Jack Mayer. Jack Mayer, not Josh. Josh is the one who could have been on Toronto, either one. My bad. Brian Acosta, Alex Muil. We have Jordan Knight. We have Matthew Corcoran. We have Ahmed Kassem. Woobens Pashis making his return to Hamilton Stadium, by the way, and Warren Madrigal. Well, you're in the UK, so. But no, in the US it also is. But Ottawa is playing at Forges Stadium at Tim Hortons Field because they can't play in Ottawa. I don't know. I know it's on CONCACAF's YouTube channel around the world. It also is in the USA. That was his question. They wouldn't show the thumbnail if it was country DRM, is my point. But Woobens Pashis used to play at this stadium when he played for Forge. So he gets to make his return to Tim Hortons Field and probably, well, if he destroys them, I won't be mad if he destroys Ottawa, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, Ottawa Stadium is undergoing renovations right now. Nashville wearing their navy blue, Ottawa wearing their red and white stripes. Teams will walk out. We're getting ready to go. We'll also be live for LAFC versus Real España. And if you're asking, why is there only Tuesday streams? Well, I didn't know who Canada was going to play for the Olympics. We're going to be live for that tomorrow. I had to wait to make that stream, which means I had to wait to make everything else. I don't like looking at StreamYard where there's like one stream out of order. I don't. So that's my OCD. So, yeah, I have to make the streams for Wednesday and Thursday after these two games are over. And then wake up at 8:45 in the morning to do the Canada-Czechia game. Don't say I don't do it all for you. Don't say I don't do it all for you. I said I would do one of the Canada group games, all their knockout games. Well, this is going to be fun. I can't wait for Sunday, LAFC versus Miami. I'm doing Seattle versus Dallas, I think. Either way, how we doing, Dillon? How we doing? I think I'm doing LAFC Dallas on Sunday. Walker Zimmerman 2 to TFC. Yep. I think that's a solid move. I'm fine with that, to be quite honest. Does this competition have a winter football just in case? I think they have a high-vis football, but we don't. Weirdly enough, we normally don't see it. Not since they moved to Moulton, no. I think weirdly enough, I think Kansas City last year we could have seen it, but didn't see it. So, because they pushed the game back. Let's see, Sunday. What we got? Yeah, Seattle, Colorado, my bad. Toronto, Dallas, Seattle, Colorado this weekend. There we go. There we go. Raheem Edwards back in Toronto. I'm so happy to see that. You know, I know we're not talking about Cody's alter ego here. We're talking about Raheem Edwards, the footballer. The officials look fed up already because of the cold. Well, you know what you signed up for. In CONCACAF, you know what you signed up for. Ottawa normally plays at TD Place Stadium, also home of Ottawa Red Blacks. Tonight's game is at Hamilton Stadium, formerly Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton. Yeah. Because renovations. Cold. But I'm happy to see Raheem Edwards back. I really am. I think he's still got a little bit left in the tank. Yes, it's a slot machine, yes. $700. Wait, no. Is it $700? $700 plus shipping if you want it. Well, at least they're playing in Ontario. Could be worse. I mean, technically it would be closer if they played at Stade Saputo or Stade Boreal. Technically that would be closer. Weirdly enough. Like, honestly, Ottawa probably should have played in Quebec instead. Because technically Montreal and Laval are closer than Hamilton to Ottawa. I think. Yeah, I think. Ottawa's on the Quebec-Ontario border. Yeah, there's a reason why. Well, there's two reasons why Ottawa speaks French. One, because Ottawa is basically on the border of Quebec and Ontario. Second of all, Ottawa is the nation's capital. It's both. Ottawa's bilingual because of two reasons. Nation's capital, and it's right on the border of Quebec and Ontario. Starting 11, Innocent, Kozlovsky, Abatne, Tier Walker, Colanges, Castro, Aparicio, Antonoro, and the front three, Tabla, Corey, Vilal for Ottawa. Oh, my Lord. You're telling me I have to frickin' pirate every WWE pay-per-view for the rest of the year? Are you kidding me? They said, oh, we'd have it on at some point in the first quarter of the year to YouTube TV. Steven Madrigal from Costa Rica is the center ref. Now it's the end of the year. What, do you have YouTube TV? It doesn't surprise me that WWE or ESPN won't. Well, it's not really their job to get ESPN Unlimited connected to YouTube TV, but still, Jesus Montero. The VAR referee, if anybody should push it, it's WWE because, come on. Starting 11, Schweik for Nashville. The back four of Bauer, Williams, Meyer, Knight. Muil, Acosta, Corcoran. And up top, Madrigal, Passius, Women's Passius, and Kassem. On the bench, let's see. Willis, Lovitz, Espinoza, Yazbek, Mukhtar, Surridge. A lot of their starters are on the bench. Let's see what they do with that. The corporate greed, I tell you. Don't waste your money. I'm not spending $30 on WWE pay-per-views, no. WWE pay-per-views are not worth $30 a month. I'm just going to be real on that. I'm doing good, Mile High. How we doing? Like, WWE pay-per-views nowadays are not worth $30 a month. And if you're spending 10 years paying $9.99 a month to get everything on their network plus the pay-per-views and then whatever Peacock was worth, and then it had the Premier League, it had hockey for a while, it has other shows that I like, Olympics, it's not just wrestling, it still has a WWE library. Yeah, no. I'm going to be real, the only WWE show I've seen this year, well, no. Saturday night's main event and Rumble. That's all I've watched this year. I don't think I've watched a Raw or SmackDown this year. I don't think I have it all. It's mid-February, so I don't know. Maybe. I've watched a couple of UFC fights or UFC cards, though. See, Paramount did it right. It's free. And we're off. Oh, yeah, there are CFL lines on the field. Shit. And we're off 0-0. You're not wrong. I didn't even notice them until you pointed them out. They're that faded. Either way. Point is, WWE pay-per-views are not worth $30 a month right now. And frankly, yeah, Forge FC and Hamilton Tiger Cats. That's who plays at Tim Hortons Field, yes. Playing forward is Ottawa. Ottawa wide, out of boots for a goal kick. Corey puts it wide. Not bad. How we doing, son? Yeah. Renovation's a TD place. I find it hilarious. That's what they deserve. That's what they deserve. WWE deserves to have to decrease their ticket prices for WrestleMania, the greedy bastards. Like, it's just sad. Like, and here's the funny part. Like, is WWE the greedy ones or is TKO the greedy ones? Or do they see more earning potential with the WWE? Because if I was TKO, Ronda, can Gina Carano even go anymore? Ronda Rousey's still in good shape. I would assume Ronda. I'm going to watch it just for the shit show that it's going to be. And it's free on Netflix. So I know we ain't going to lose a Netflix subscription. Wait, May 19th? Wait, May 19th? Don't let Kane hear you say May 19th. May 19th, playing forward. Nashville, saved by Innocent. He covers it. May 19th. May 19th? I just don't watch Monday Night Raw. I have Netflix. I just haven't chose to watch Monday Night Raw. That's this year. I just haven't chose to watch it. How we doing, Rory? Because money. Because Vegas makes money, or at least you think so. Playing forward. Playing forward, Ottawa. Cross in. Ottawa's actually playing pretty well, all things considered. Turns back. I didn't expect Ottawa to play this good. Miami have a star on their shirt. Yeah, because they won MLS Cup. That's what happens. That's what happens when you win the MLS Cup. You earn a star. And when you're the defending champions, you get a silver MLS Cup champions patch on your your shoulder as well. That's only happened since 2020. Because they stopped using the gold stars. I still don't know if I like that. Well, if you win 5 cups, you still have a gold star. Or at least I think so. Weirdly enough, I don't think the Galaxy have a gold star anymore because they've won a 6. And I think they put all their stars in silver. Which sucks because either way. Either way. I don't know. Oh, no, it will. They added stars to the pink jersey. The jersey that gets held over has the star as well. Trust me, I know. I remember when Toronto got their star. The 2017 home jersey got the star, and the 2018 away jersey got the star. When the star became silver, because that's back when Toronto won their cup, it was back when the defending champs had the gold star. The 2018 away had a silver star. The 2019 home came out with a silver star. And then they've had a star ever since. Well, honestly, I don't disagree. I'll admit, a lot of Cena's retirement run was shit. I'll admit, they kind of bungled. They definitely bungled it. Like, I was glad to see Cena win the world title one last time and the IC title, but they bungled a lot of it. Thanks, Rock. Thanks, Travis Scott. So, yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, Toronto FC. I want more stars, though. Yeah, because Vince cared about the families, cared about families coming to WWE shows. He wanted to keep it family entertainment. Vince wanted the business to be passed down through generations. For all his faults, I agree. Vince, for all Vince's faults and all of his shenanigans and crappy morals and all that, Vince had the right idea about business. And also getting senile at the end there. Vince still had the right ideas about business. He might be a complete piece of shit. He might have went senile at the end there, but I can't help but think Vince is pissed seeing what TKO is doing to WWE. And I don't blame him at all. I don't blame him at all. I'd be too. Pasha's shot over the bar. 7 minutes in, 0-0. Honestly, Ottawa looks like the better team here. Oof. Yeah, they're screwed. Or maybe just don't turn him heel. Maybe Rock should have never had him turn heel in the first place. It's like Rock wanted to make Cena look like an idiot. It's like Rock wanted to make Cody and Cena look like fools. Like Rock's got a damn axe to grind. Rock tried to turn Cody heel. That didn't happen. They couldn't just drop the storyline. Cena had to turn, and he does it because he'll do anything they tell him to do because that's just who John Cena is. So Rock still ruined the storyline because he had an axe to grind from WrestleMania 40. And then Travis Scott, they tried to at least keep him around, but then his ass was useless. I blame Rock. Honestly, I don't disagree. If it was going to happen, that would have been better. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I think TKO thinks they can make more money off of WWE, which is why they sent it to ESPN Unlimited and got the $30 a month and all that. UFC is already what it is. And I love the UFC. I like watching the UFC. I was not paying $50 for UFC pay-per-views. I always watched it third party, but I've always liked, and also fight nights, but I've always liked the UFC. I have a UFC video game somewhere in one of these boxes for PS4. I've always liked the UFC. So when it went to Paramount Plus for free with Zuffa Boxing, I was happy about it because I could finally legally watch a UFC numbered pay-per-view. For free, just with a Paramount Plus subscription, right? And I've taken advantage of that. I've watched both numbered pay-per-views already this year, and they've both been good cards, all things considered. I did not watch the fight night on Super Bowl weekend. I didn't even know that was a thing. Didn't seem like a good card, but either way. But either way, it just pisses me off because I see what they did with UFC and I see what they did with the WWE, and it pisses me off. Like, you could have got even more money if you just packaged it all together for free on Paramount Plus. And if ESPN, they never wanted to keep the rights to UFC, so it was always moving. But either ESPN was like, hey, we'll take WWE rights instead, or I don't know. Or WWE tried to make more money off of the WWE, and they knew that they could get a pretty solid stasis deal from Paramount for UFC and then Zuffa as well, which I know they want to build that, but I'm not sure. I guess they're just going to use the UFC fan base to try to grow that, because I like boxing as well. I like all three. I've bought a couple of boxing pay-per-views in my day. I have. Mayweather-Pacquiao, Mayweather and McGregor. Legally watch those pay-per-views. I have bought a couple of boxing pay-per-views in my day, but those two. Or, well, you know what I mean. Of course, back when WWE had that 1 year before WWE Network, we bought all those pay-per-views as well, but never bought a UFC pay-per-view, which I guess technically Mayweather-McGregor was, sort of. But, you know what I mean. At least promotion-wise. But either way, No, I don't think that's what matters. I think Rock had an axe to grind against Cody. That was the problem. I don't think Rock gave a shit about 29. Yeah, it's not bad, though. Huh. Well, what do you know? I got 16 viewers, so YouTube is tripping. I mean, I'm doing fine. Or not. No, it's good. It's good. Playing forward, 0-0. I mean, for YouTube being down, I mean, 16 viewers is pretty good. Yeah, I agree with that. You got to see the best part of the turn, him actually turning. Exactly, because that man's an egotistical son of a bitch. Rock is an egotistical son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why he was. Yeah. I'm doing fine. How we doing, boss? How we doing? I'm happy. Like, I hope it just goes better than the freaking return of Daniel Henry or Victor Vasquez. I have no idea. 14th minute. Ottawa actually looks like the better team so far. I'm not going to lie. Like, Ottawa legitimately is outplaying Nashville. Like, Ottawa's legitimately outplaying Nashville right now. Like, no joke. Like, no joke. Hey, if I'm Ottawa, I'd be pretty damn proud with how they're playing right now. Like, Ottawa looks really, really good. Really good. Playing forward. I'd love to know what the original idea was for Cena's heel run. I don't like the original 2012 idea or the original 2025 idea, because I don't think they had any idea. Like, no, him and Rock being a Hollywood stable with Travis Scott as part of it was probably the original idea, which was probably how it was pitched until Rock was like, screw y'all, I'm out. Screw you guys, I'm going home. 15th minute. Frankly, I'm surprised this is doing so well. That's actually not a bad idea. Your stream might go out because YouTube is down. Well, I'm streaming through a StreamYard, so Rumble is still up. You know what I'm going to do? And Twitch. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. If you need it, here's the Rumble link. Pin that thing. If Rumble starts, or if YouTube starts screwing up, there's the Rumble link up at the top. There you go. There's the Rumble link. 16th minute. Guess I'm going to go to Rumble then. Well, don't do it yet. Nothing's gone off the rails for me yet. HJU says, let's go Nashville. Like, people are still coming to the stream, so I have no idea. Yes, I would. But why do I care about NYCFC versus Miami? Yeah. Come on, Ottawa, says Lewis. He's on Twitch. 0-0. Settle. Ottawa looks like the better team by far right now. No joke. They look amazing. I can see mine is good because Utah has no bad weather. I don't think it's the weather per se. I think it's just YouTube being shitty. Isiah Ball, he looks like a solid striker. It's not Josh Sargent, but it'll do. Worst comes to worst, they just play Vilson and Kerr. Can't be worse than Bryn Hildson, though. I think Isiah Ball is the type of guy that you would want, comparatively so. Oh, no, it just seems like the YouTube homepage is down from what I'm reading. It just sounds like the YouTube homepage is down. Subscribe videos directly or go to a channel. I guess the subscribers tab is still working and maybe people are, I don't know. Either way, playing for it. It sounds like the homepage is all that's down. It's down. I think people could tell from like the tune part. Newcastle. Ottawa definitely handled the cold climate better. Nashville isn't like this mythical hot place, though. Come on now. Nashville has a winter. They just got slammed by that winter storm like 3 weeks ago. That ice storm 3 weeks ago. They have winter. Now Nashville, I don't know. I think they did Coachella, right? Well, YouTube TV ain't down because I'm watching this game on FS2. So either I'm lucky like a motherfucker or it's not as bad as it sounds. I say that and everything's going to go to shit in like 5 seconds, knowing me. I just realized why Nashville playing in the home kit because the kits don't clash. I don't know. Because yellow doesn't clash with red and white. You're right. Maybe they just like wearing away kits on the road. Like, if there's, honestly, the more I think about it, I think Nashville's pretty faithful with home and away. Like, I think Nashville's a club that normally wears their away kits on the road and wears home at home. I think they're pretty faithful to that. I think that's the only reason. I'm not saying 100% of the time, but just don't change your channel on YouTube TV. I'm doing fine. I'm not having a problem yet. Well, I mean, maybe, but it's a stopgap, whether we can get Sargent or not, but we'll see. Honestly. No, I just think WWE's being greedy bastards. Ottawa. They clear it away. Innocent clears it out. Out of beats. I'm doing good, William. Your thoughts on Balogun 2 goals? Well, good for him. Unless they were playing a team who plays at the dark at home and they're on the road. Yeah. Yep, it's on the CONCACAF YouTube channel. Yep. Well, actually, in the USA it is too for Spanish. I really hope it works out. But I'm doing good. 21st minute. Ottawa looks like the better team. I'm honestly shocked at how good they look. I swear, man. You know, they're doing a damn good job. They're doing a damn good job. 0-0. Settle. Ottawa still has more possession than Nashville. Balogun had a brace versus PSG. Haji Rat had a hat trick yesterday. They've had some pretty good Yeah, I know. I saw the Haji Wright goals on Football Americas. He's done a good job. I saw Ajimong score. The USA strikers are starting to fire on at the right time. I don't know. Balogun needs to be at his peak. Like, I mean, good for the USA's sake. You know, good for their sake, but we'll see. Whew. Out for a goal kick. I wish Suhugirashi could just rep Germany. You know, I mean, he would be good if he could, but let's see. Let's go on screen keyboard, yeah. There we go. Ghanaian. Okay. Well, that's probably the problem. 2022 plays for Guinea. 26 games, 10 goals. Wait. Laval, France. Okay. France. I'm like. Cleared away. Ooh. Pasillas. Free kick for who, per se? Stoppage of play, and the goalie's down for Ottawa. Well, I think we can see the problem. It chose Guinea. How long has he been in Germany? Only, what? Wait. 3 years. Well, actually, no, FC Köln as well. So, overall, I can't even count. I mean, he'd be good if he did. Carry job. CPL growing ride. Attack, and more attack. Carry job. Hey, you know what? I'm happy that Ottawa's doing well. Again, it's only the home page from what I can read. Videos are still watchable. You can still search things. You can still... Playlists are still good. All that. Welcome to Solitary. Don't. Welcome to Solitary. Training Day. Damn good movie. I mean, MLS is going to have a good season this year. I agree. We'll see how it goes. Post-World Cup hype. I mean, it seems to me like the World Cup isn't as hyped as at least they were. FIFA was worried about it himself. Playing forward. Nashville plays it back. There's going to be some tasty fixtures this season, especially Son versus Messi. That's going to be a good, yeah. Is YouTube really crashed if I'm still streaming? Is YouTube really crashed if Tom Grossi is still streaming? Shout out Patcast. I don't think so. Yeah. Shot over the bar. Nope, you can't. Nope, you can't. This earth is not your place, the pale skin that's on your face. If you step inside with me, you will see a king. He ain't dead and he ain't the Rock. Don't want to hear your big mouth talking my world. It does seem just to be the home page. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Playing forward. Oh, I thought that was a good chance there. I thought there was a good chance for Ottawa there. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm sure it'll release by like March. I'm sure. Chuck Norris of football pundits. Well, that works, but I prefer the John Cena of football pundits, but that's fine. I mean, never give up. Lowell Ryan wins. I won't tap out till I choose to tap out, you know, things like that, of that nature. Saved, things of that nature. Things of that nature. But if I ever do tap out, it's going to be with a smile on my face and the most lackadaisical, just tap, tap, tap of them all. Ottawa don't look that bad. I think they look good, really. I mean, I think they look amazing. Is anybody watching figure skating at the Olympics? No, not me. I told you, I don't like figure skating. Besides, it's rigged. Ice dance is corrupt. Ice dance is corrupt as all hell. No. Ice dance is corrupt as all hell. Sid Sixero said it 12 years ago, and he's still right. Ice dance is corrupt as hell. Always has been, always will be. He should. He should. He doesn't want to be made to look like a loser and a waste of space. Yeah, he should. Honestly, same for Bob Bradley as well. Javier Perez, he's cool. He's still good. He's cool. Same with Terry Dunfield, though, but I don't think he ever was going to get another job anyway. I don't think Terry Dunfield was going to get another job anyway. Chris Armas, He kind of rebuilt himself with Colorado. So, I guess not. Wait, doesn't he coach an NWSL team now? Actually, we won't go there. Either way. For me, when it comes to the Olympics, I've been watching hockey, curling, bobsled, skeleton luge, speed skating, a little bit of the half pipe, and that's about playing forward. I wouldn't either. Did they? Don't tell me they did. Don't tell me they did. Would be par for the course save, but don't tell me they did. Oh no. Don't. Please tell me you're just saying like you wouldn't. Because don't tell me they did. I don't see anything yet. No, I'm just saying. Okay, good. I mean, you know what? I'm not surprised if he does. I think Poch truly loves Tottenham. And I think he'd rather coach there and bring them back than coach in the USA. I think he'll finish off the World Cup and then go back to Tottenham. I really believe that, no matter how good the World Cup is for the USA. But that doesn't surprise me at all. I think even if they're in the championship, he would go back to Tottenham. I really believe that. Which I think they need to be relegated. I think they need to rebuild. I think Poch would go back there in the freaking championship, really. I don't think they have to be in the Prem for him to go back. I mean, that sort of is the prediction video, but okay. Cleared away. What, just thought he was going to stay after? Like, the best case scenario for Poch was like he'd stay into the Copa America in 26 or 28, my bad. I feel like CONCACAF will be playing the Copa America in 28. I really do. I mean, come on now. I really do. I think they might even host it again in the USA in 28. So either way, that would have been the best case scenario. I didn't see him going to 2 World Cups with the USA anyway. Whether it's because the Copa's bad or whether it's because he chooses to go somewhere else or they choose to move on anyway, you know. Whatever that was, 35th minute. This is doing pretty good for YouTube being down. This stream's doing good for YouTube being down. Yeah. Playing forward, 36th minute. About to be gone after the World Cup. No, I could see you, son, you're fine. And I don't think she runs YouTube anymore anyway. Talking about. Wait. Hold on. Yes. Yeah, I thought so. Tottenham don't win on Sunday, they're in trouble. "37th minute. I think Tottenham are already in trouble. Header, shot over the bar. Ottawa's doing, man. Ottawa's doing well, man. Yeah, I'm happy to see Raheem back for Toronto. I'm happy. Oh, come on. College basketball. Yay. Cazzo. Please tell me they moved it to FS or Fox Soccer Plus. Nobody gives a shit about your stupid frickin' college basketball. Nobody cares. Let's see if this might be the problem. Hold on. Because they don't play. Oh, Lord. I'm going to use guest mode for now. Well, there you go. We're screwed. Okay. Can't watch the game until the basketball's over. Lord. Or maybe not. Should I put on curling for now? Fox Sports app. Let's see some here. It says Fox Sports app. Let's see. Nobody gives a shit about your basketball, you jackasses. Nobody cares. They say the Fox Sports app, so. Hold on. Oh, wait. Five minutes. That's it. '40th minute. Playing forward is Ottawa. Well, yeah, that doesn't help. Oh, we could do this. Hold on. Playing forward. There it is. Or not. Okay, that's just bullshit. Turns out no. So it is unavailable. Really? 41st minute. Okay. I don't have a VPN. Sadly. It's because of Wisconsin, Ohio State. Nobody asked for your bullshit. Thank you very much. Punk asses. 42 minutes. And TUDNA doesn't even have this game on TV because reasons. That's awesome, you know. Freaking awesome, you know. .43rd minute. I just hope nobody scores before the half. Or at least when this thing stops off. I can't wait till Paramount gets the rights to the CONCACAF Champions Cup. I can't wait. One day. Still not watching basketball. I'm watching the Raptors play, but that's about it. I'll watch the 905 and I'll watch the Raptors. State sucks ass. I don't care about college basketball this year because Mississippi State sucks ass. They're garbage. I don't care. They were supposed to be good. And they're garbage. Just Mississippi State things. 43rd minute. So actually, weirdly enough, now that I care about the NBA and the G League, I don't give a shit about college basketball. Because State's garbage. So, how funny is that, right? Nil-nil, 44th minute. Not bad for Ottawa. They've been pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see if people complain about Fox on the MLS Reddit. Let's find out. Now that nobody can watch on FS2, this is about to become the most exciting second half in history of football. Wait, Paramount will have Champions Cup rights. I'm just saying I hope they go for them. But Fox seems to, they're going to have to, it seems to me Fox are going to have to sell everything but IndyCar, NASCAR, NFL, and MLB. And they don't have the World Cup anymore after 26. So, women's or men's. So, seems to me that Fox ain't going to keep the Champions Cup rights. So, that's good news. They're garbage anyway. That's good news. Nobody likes your bullshit, is my point. Coming up next, Ottawa versus Nashville. Let's see how FS1's going. How long is the other game going? Oh, hey, it finally is back. Cool. Screw off. I'm hoping they get it. I'm hoping Paramount gets it. Just like I hope Paramount gets Warner Brothers Discovery. And it's 45th minute, 0-0. Atlético Ottawa. Good. Maybe it'll flip back now that they're going to a commercial. 45th minute. Halftime? Already? There we go. It's halftime. Halftime. It's 0-0 at the half. Sporting Cristal up 1-0. Damn. I did not hear about that. 0-0. 0-0. Medio tiempo. 0-0. We'll take a short break at the half. Talk about the stats. Get this one going. We'll be back for the second half. Ottawa's doing pretty damn well. And then we'll be live for LAFC versus Real España. And hopefully things are fixed by then, or we'll just have to, we'll see what happens. With that being said, a man down, but got a goal. Yeah, everybody. It seems like it's really just the home page, though. / can't sign into the TV app. Let me go check the FS1 and see if there's some other bullshit later on where this might happen again. Oh, God. Yay. Minnesota, Oregon at 9:30. Is the other game on TUDNA? Okay, it is. So just in case. Okay. Well, at least we have that one this time. It won't be as hard. I know. No, it's not that. It's just their tech is shit. That's all. YouTube's tech is shit. That's all. With that being said, we will be back. We'll take a short break for the second half. Before the second half, we'll get this one going. And there we go. 0-0. Sit tight, be back. Ottawa's doing well. Let's see if they keep doing well. We're back for the stats of the half, and let me tell y'all one thing. I will still be live for the LAFC Real España game. We'll see how that continues. What I will say is if this YouTube outage continues after the game, I will probably not make a review for that game because what's the point if YouTube is down? So we'll see how this develops over the next couple of hours. This YouTube outage develops over the next couple of hours. So, with that being said, stats of the half. We got 61% possession to 39% possession, 3 shots to 7, 0 shots on goal to 2. We got 299 accurate passes, 90% to 179 to 86%. We got 2 fouls to 5, and the second half's right about to start. Really, that spent 5 minutes. Either way, 0 corners to 1, 3 shots to 7, 0 shots on goal to 2. We got 333 passes to 209, 90% pass accuracy to 86, 8 throws to 9, 0 corners or 0 offside to 2, 0 yellows to 1, 0 reds to 0, 0 reds to 0, 0-0. I think Ottawa looks like the better team. They're very good defensively. They've had their moments. Nashville's looked pretty toothless, all things considered. Let's see what happens in the second half. YouTube's working fine for me. The search bar is bugging now. Huh, well, there you go. I mean, his theme song's good, but I think his gimmick is just dumb. Like, good thing he has a good theme song, I guess. Dude feels like a Dolph ripoff who rants about toxic masculinity. That's what he feels like. Second half, here we go. Can Ottawa keep pushing? We'll see how the second half of this goes. And then the next stream. The stream's doing pretty good for a day where YouTube's on. It's back. The game's on, or are you talking about? YouTube's back. Fuck. Now I just got to hope the LAFC Real España game is worthless. Okay. Fuck. Well, that was 5. Thank you. Yeah, no. I just got to say, hey, maybe, I can't do the review because YouTube is down. Even though I'm still going to be streaming. Dude, I'm going to be up at 9:40 in the morning, 8:45 in the morning for this Canada game. I got to make a review and then make the streams? You sons of bitches. 5 minutes later, I'm like, 5 minutes, I say, hey, I may not be able to make the review, and I'm on, let's see how this expands. I kind of wanted to use that excuse, I'm not going to lie. And then 5 minutes later, YouTube's fine. Completely. Fuck you. Nah, you ain't using that excuse, kid. Fuck no, you ain't. YouTube's like, fuck no, you ain't using that excuse, kid. No. Either the game sucks ass or you have to make a review of it. You ain't using us as an excuse. Enjoy only getting like 5 hours of sleep, you bastard. Shot save. Before the Canada game. Bastards. Because I got to make the review, make the streams, eat some dessert, play my dailies on FIFA Mobile and all that stuff, and then go to sleep. And then wake up 5 hours later. That's a you problem, Ron. I know, but I know it's a me problem, but either way. 3 streams on Wednesday. Canada, Defense Force. Don't say I do nothing for you. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. What channel? This game or the Canada game? This is on FS2. The next game, Real España, LAFC will be on FS2 until the frickin' basketball knocks it off. But then it'll be on TUDNA. At least Real España is on TUDNA. Any CAF games? Not yet, no. Oh, Canada beat Great Britain in curling. 9-5. Nice. Defense Force. Did you end up sticking with YouTube TV? Yep, the game was on YouTube TV. YouTube TV didn't ruin for me. Things didn't completely drop for me. No, we got to overload a midfield anyway. No. Defense Force. I will be live for Defense Force at 5 o'clock. We'll be off at 7. The 7 o'clock hour, we will not go live for that game. Then we'll be live for Cartagena's Vancouver Whitecaps. So 9:45 in the morning, Canada versus Czechia hockey at the Olympics, live RSR. Couple of hours off. We'll be back at 5 p.m. for Defense Force versus Union, live. Then live RSR for Cartagena's Whitecaps at 9 o'clock. And then there's one game on Thursday. LA Galaxy versus Sporting San Miguelito. North London, I can't do North London. I could speak Patois. I can't do North London. Yo, Mayu, you done no scene? Wagwan. Yo, Wagwan, Mayu. Big man ting, you done no scene? I can't do a North London accent, though, but I can speak patois. We need no goals under 1. Is that what you bet? You're going to love that, I'm pretty sure. No. Please scream really loud if there's a goal. I might be in the other room. Ball crossed in. Header. I'll do as best as I can down here. Ball crossed in. Header. Shot. Goal. No. Side netting. It was a side netting. It's a corner. I could speak. I know patois a little bit, I know enough. Corner, header over the bar. Mine or theirs? Over the top. Ottawa was playing well in the first half. Second half, it's early. Nashville's been a little bit better this half. But it's early. Playing forward. In through. Ottawa. Ottawa loses the ball. Man, that was such a good chance. No. It's been garbage since Seth got hurt. What'd you expect? Like, the vision has been garbage since Seth got hurt. It just has been. I feel like CPL teams play good at home and bottle the away games. Pretty much. Yeah, that's kind of the way it's went, yeah, over CONCACAF Champions Cup history. Yeah. Sporting Cristal just gave up 2 goals within a minute. That's just, wow, okay. That's bad. Over the top. But that sucks. But you're on a red card. So is that surprising? Not exactly. Look, out, player down. Tier Walker went down. Playing forward, Nashville. Cross in. Playing forward. At least just the first leg for him. Cross in. Punched away. Shot over the bar. Out of boots. Yeah. It's out of boots. Played over the top. Libertadores qualifier. Yep. '54th minute. Oof. Playing forward. Yes, it's a slot machine. Sporting Cristal scored. I think the only possible was America and Olympia, simply for America's poor level in Honduras is usually a hostile environment for any Mexican team in national. Dude, Ottawa is outplaying Nashville. What do you mean the only possible upset? Forge didn't do too badly until it went off the rails. Like, Forge did well for like 160 minutes. Weirdly enough, the penalty that should have got them back in the game, that's when it all fell apart. Forge didn't do too badly, though. Ottawa's doing pretty good against Nashville. I mean, America Olympia was probably the closest to an upset. San Diego Pumas, I mean, that was 50-50. That's not an upset. In my book, that's not an upset. That was always either team could win. There was never really an upset there. Monterrey versus Xelajú. That was close. Cruz Azul Vancouver was ugly. I'll agree with that. That was ugly. But we kind of knew that'd be ugly. Let's see. And that's all the ones that have been played so far. At least one leg. But upsets. Yeah, we haven't really had an upset yet. No. Escudero coming on for Ottawa. No, we haven't really had an upset, though. Kalange is off for Garcia. Well, that's probably because the fact is Ottawa's playing in Hamilton when they don't normally play in Hamilton. And Nashville, I don't think their fans really wanted to go to Hamilton in February. I mean, Nashville is a good fan base. I'm not saying they don't, but on a midweek in February, when Ottawa doesn't even play in Hamilton normally, I think it kind of, CONCACAF did it to themselves here, I think, all things considered. The fact there's barely any fans, away and home. It is what it is. I can't really blame it. I'll blame it on the circumstances. Less than 2080. Probably like 5 to 95. Like Real España has like a 5% chance. Even if they do well in Honduras, they're still going to lose in LA. Like, I don't think LA is going to fall off that badly. They still have Bouanga. Yeah, their coach is Mark DeSantos, but he can't be much worse than Sharundalo. I like Mark DeSantos. I like him. I think he's a good coach. Good dude. I like MDS. I like him. So, I wish him all the best. I wish him all the best. Shot blocked away. Oh, I wish him all the best. I want him to succeed. I do. 95, 5 to 95. Like, they have a 5% chance. Play the games for a reason, but Forge had a decent home crowd. Yeah, because they're from Hamilton. They were playing in their own stadium. Is Sun playing? I don't know. I don't think they've put out the 11s yet. Well, they probably should have by now. Let's check. We have him, and yes, he is. He is playing. He is starting. Steven Eustachio is starting as well. So we got Hugo Lloris, Eddie Segura, Ryan Porteous, and Kosi Tafari, Sergey Palencia, Marky Delgado, Timothy Tillman, Stefan Eustachio, David Martinez, Denny Bouanga, Sun starting in Honduras. Dude's going to walk in that stadium and be like, what the fuck is this? Do I blame him? No. Do I blame him? No. But, yes, Sun is starting and Steven Eustachio is starting. Because Eustachio went to LAFC, if you remember correctly. Stadium going to be packed. Well, we'll see. We'll see. They're playing at Estadio Francisco Morazan. So, Real Españas. At Marathon Stadium. Schaffelberg is hurt? Damn it. He won't play till March. Well, shit. 60th minute, 0-0. Well, I could just use Eustachio next week for next week's thumbnail, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I wish Mark DeSantos the best with LAFC. I wish him the best. I hope he does well. So, yep, 8:40 Canada plays in the Olympics. 5:10 Slovakia, Germany, Canada, Czechia, Finland, Switzerland, USA, Sweden, the quarterfinals of the hockey tournament. And no, the USA and Canada cannot play in the men's hockey tournament until the final. They cannot play each other till the final. Team pursuit. That was 10 hours ago. Women's team pursuit for Canada. Well, there you go. 62 minutes, goal kick for Schweik. Griffin Dorsey going to Orlando. Who has a better league, Canada or Ireland? Canada. The Canadian Premier League's better than the League of Ireland, straight up. Here comes Ottawa. Like, Canada's league is really good. Like, Canada legitimately in CONCACAF, the Canadian Premier League, I'd say it's better than every league but MLS, Mexico, Costa Rica. It's the fourth best league in CONCACAF. League of Ireland wouldn't even be as good as the Salvadoran League. I mean, it is what it is. Christian Espinosa coming on for Kasim. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? I didn't watch Raw. So, there you go. I knew she dissed her and made Liv cry, which I hate to see that, but it is what it is, you know, I mean. Playing forward. Christian Espinosa making his Nashville debut. Maybe even his CONCACAF Champions Cup debut. I don't think he played there with San Jose. I don't think he was around back when they were there before. Okay. And then get beat the first round? UEFA ain't shit to me, man. I don't care about those 4 letters. Like, that doesn't move the needle for me. Okay? That doesn't. See, that's my problem. UEFA doesn't move the needle for me. Hearing those 4 letters doesn't do shit for me. I don't care. Like, I don't. As I said, personally, if I was a coach, I'd rather coach in Guatemala. I don't want to coach in Europe. I'd rather coach in Japan. Hell, I'd rather coach in Morocco. They'd probably be very happy to see that. But either way, you know. I want a challenge. Why do you think? Like, doing normal stuff isn't for me. You know? What's part of being a pirate? Being a voyager, being an explorer, you know? Doing odd shit because it's fun, you know? Not doing the normal shit because, well, I'm not normal by any means. But the League of Ireland is garbage anyway, so it's garbage anyway. Playing forward. It's not like we're talking about, and goal for Nashville! Woobens Pashis scores for Nashville. 0-1. Nashville finally gets one. It is 1-0. Woobens Pashis for Nashville. He scores in his former stadium. You love to see it. Well, if you're a Forge fan, I guess. Let's go, Woobens! Woobens Pashis goal. Takes the shot above the penalty spot. Corcoran plays it on, and Pashis just boom. Let's go. Nashville finally gets theirs. From the former CPL, former Forge star in his old stadium. Feels like home to him. 0-1. Woobens Pashis. 66th minute. 0-1. I'm not either. Shelburne FC and Shamrock Rovers fan base is way bigger than any CPL team. That you're right about. I don't disagree. Irish teams probably have better fan bases than CPL teams. I don't disagree about that, but the quality of football is garbage. The quality of football for Ireland is garbage. Habibulon for Vilal. The CPL has good quality of football, or a better quality of football than the Irish League. I think Forge is a good fan base. I think they show out all the time. They are a winning team. It makes sense. But Pacific has a good fan base. I think the stadiums are very small. So if it's full, it's obviously full. If it's empty, it's obviously empty. But Forge has a good fan base. Ottawa, Calgary is a good fan base. But the football, though, is better in my book. I'd say the fourth best league in CONCACAF, maybe fifth, is better than the worst league in Europe. Or one of the worst leagues in Europe. Just that's my opinion. Let's stop fantasizing UEFA. There's 3 top leagues, 3 good, 3 competitive leagues, and the other 20 European leagues are hanging on to the name UEFA and would struggle over Central American teams. Exactly. 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 You know what isn't cucky? If you're a very good MLS CONCACAF coach and you're winning games outside internationally at the Intercontinental Cup or the Club World Cup and European teams want you, good and bad, you know what's not cucky? Telling them to get fucked at every turn and staying in CONCACAF because you could beat them while you're in CONCACAF. That's a good mindset. I got shit to prove. Because if I'm winning, I ain't just winning in CONCACAF or MLS. No, I'm winning against everybody I play. You know when I'll prove it? Intercontinental Cup, Club World Cup. I ain't going to walk over to your side of the world to prove it. I can prove it when you come to mine or when you play against my side of the world. Whether that's in Morocco, Japan, USA, Canada, Spain, whatever the fuck, I can prove it then. I don't need to go over there to prove that I'm better than you. I don't. See, that's, you know what the cucky mindset is? Doing what Wilfred Nancy did. He got one shot and he fucking blew it. He could have made a freaking king. Himself a king in MLS. He chose to go to Celtic and they fucked him over and he fucking blew it. Nobody wants him anymore. Now, he is French. He's not Quebecois. There's a difference. But I'll tell you one thing. Wilfred Nancy could have been a king over here. Even MLS doesn't want him now. That's how fucking bad it went over there. And that's how much of cucks the MLS is. That he failed over there and they still don't want him. And I feel bad for Wilfred because he deserves better. They fucked him. He deserved time. But guess what? He didn't get it in the Scottish League. And guess what? His career is destroyed. And that's what happens when you actually fall to the real cuck mindset. Bowing to Europe. I don't give a... Let me tell you. If I'm coaching, I don't give a fuck who I have. I'll be like Kurt Signetti. I don't give a crap. Pep, you could have your 115 charges. My team will castrate yours. My team are part-time Uber drivers, and they will castrate you. So to speak, right? Hani Mukhtar coming on for Nashville. So, no, I want nothing to do with Europe. I don't. I would rather play European teams with an MLS side that dominates the MLS and dominates CONCACAF. And then when we get our turn to play internationally, we'll beat the shit out of anybody from Europe or South America or Asia or anything. We're not afraid of nobody. This is my world. This is our world. This ain't your world no more. I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't afraid of Miami, and I sure as hell ain't afraid of Chelsea. I ain't afraid of River Plate. I ain't afraid of Boca. Bring them all. Bring them all. I don't give a shit. Bring them all. Bring them all. I don't give a shit. I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't afraid of nobody. I don't give a crap if you're San Jose or Chelsea will beat the hell out of y'all. Bring your ass. This smoke is free. Yeah, bring Fluminense too. We'll beat their ass. This smoke is free. This smoke is free. Call the pirate. Bring your ass. This smoke is free. This smoke is free. Hell, if it's Canada, bring Morocco, bring Japan, bring England. This smoke is free. Bring your ass. This smoke is free. I win. Ask Jeeves me. '75th minute. Nobody remembers Ask Jeeves, yeah? Nobody remembers that, okay. I don't care. That shit was cold. Playing forward. What? What? No. 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 No, it's not. 76th minute. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, because South America has hosts at the next World Cup. So, yeah, Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay, yeah, they all should qualify automatically. Yeah, which the weird part is then technically, does that mean all of CONMEBOL makes the World Cup? Because they had 7 spots. 7 spots during the, so what, all 6 teams and 1 playoff team? Like, do you even need qualifiers? I don't know. Do you even need qualifiers? Like, I'm not too sure how that's going to work. Because if the 3 qualify automatically, then that means 6 teams. There's 7 teams left. 6 teams qualify automatically. There's 1 playoff team. So what? You play qualifiers just to decide who plays a playoff game? Oh, wait. But wouldn't they get 2 playoff teams then? Or would Africa? Because UEFA ain't getting playoff teams. This shit's bullshit, man. Shit's bullshit. I can't. As you should. Fuck no. Fuck no. No. No, we're kicking their ass. Besides, an MLS team embarrassing Chelsea at the Club World Cup and Igbali looking like a fucking fool. You think I would let that go? Making Blue Co look like fucking fools? As they should? What, you think I would miss that opportunity? Fuck, you're crazy, man. No, you're crazy. I would not miss the opportunity to make Igbali look like a fucking fool. No. You're out of your mind. That man deserves to look like a fool. Fuck, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Because I think in the case of if I was coaching against Chelsea at the Club World Cup, it'd be for the team that I love more than Chelsea. Because I think it's pretty obvious I already love a certain team more than Chelsea. Well, why would I roll over? I have no ideas. Probably is. Yeah, Yakumaki sucked for Cruz Azul. Yep. He couldn't cut it at Cruz Azul. Exactly. It was Miami, but still. MLS had more teams in the frickin' round of 16 than Africa. Seattle didn't do too badly. It's also about the tactics. Sometimes you got to be ultimately, and here's the little secret. Sometimes you have to be obviously delusional to make things go your way. It's called manifestation. Sometimes you just got to manifest it. If you know you can win, if you know you believe you can win, you're going to win. It's called believe in your own program. Believe in your word. If you believe in your word, it'll come true. Vital information for your everyday life. If you believe in your word, it will come true. If you say shit just to say shit and you don't believe in your word, it won't come true. It's that simple, actually. Manifestation is a thing, guy. Manifestation is a thing, guys. Learn that for a second. Manifestation's a thing. Your words are gold. Penalty. Wait, nope. Goal kick. I don't know. That was either way. Your words are gold. Learn that. Exactly. But see, I think part of the problem is teams outside of Europe are afraid of Europe. They don't want to go for scalps. See, that's part of the problem. Saying you're going to win shows you're not afraid. I don't think the quality is as there in general. I don't think the quality is as far apart as you think. And tactics definitely can close up that quality even more. I think it's the fact teams are afraid. Hell, I think MLS teams are afraid of Mexican teams. I think MLS teams are afraid of Central or South American teams at times. Let's stop that shit. I ain't afraid. I think some of these teams are afraid of every team who ain't in MLS. And I think that's part of the problem. If you walk in afraid, you're going to lose. I don't care if the talent gap is close. If you walk in afraid, you're going to lose. You can't do that. You can't walk in playing scared. You can't walk in parking the bus. Then you're just going to lose. I don't care if it's a European team, Mexican team, South American. I don't care. You can't walk in scared. Yeah. Milkman don't get scared. Milkman don't get scared. You can't walk in scared. Like, you can't. That's the part of the problem. See, exactly. Now, of course, that was a more deeper talent gap. I'm talking MLS here. But see, Forge, they don't walk in scared of anybody. That's exactly my point. Now, the talent gap was too deep in the end. And Forge were in their preseason. So that does help things. I think Tigres, in the end, their quality did show through. But Forge didn't walk in at home scared, and they certainly didn't walk into Mexico scared. They never have. That's my point. Does it always work? No. There are situations that make walking in with belief not work. That is true. It doesn't work all the time. But you're better off if you walk in with belief. If you walk in with character and courage than scared. It's a good point. But still, I'm talking about MLS. I think MLS, their talent gap to Mexico, to South America, to Europe is overstated. And with the right tactics and the right belief system, that gap is even smaller. Him using the Forge example is using a team who's obviously on a lower level. You can only do so much, and they did. But in general, in all their CONCACAF ties. But that's my point. Shot wide by Surridge, 86th minute. How we doing, El Nini? Yeah. For example, the average MLS team like Chicago finished mid-table as Bamba and Kuipers, who was better than any mid-table team in Eredivisie, Turkish and Portuguese league. Yeah. Portuguese league. I mean, I agree with that. Forge were close to pushing Tigres to extra time. Exactly. Why do you think I hate the salary cap? Why do you think I said that was the problem, not the schedule? Because the salary cap is the fucking problem. The schedule, it is what it is with the schedule now. It's going to be what it is. But the salary cap is the fucking problem. It has always been the fucking problem. We don't need it anymore. The salary cap has always been the fucking problem. I've called that shit a problem the whole time I've had this channel. If not longer, but certainly. I've called that shit the problem forever. But I'm the crazy one, right? But I'm the crank, right? I'm the nut job, right? At least I know a real problem, though. I'm the nut job, right? I'm the crank. Normally, we're the ones who are right. Probably because we have no filter. That's probably part of it. Normally, the nut jobs are the ones who are right. I don't know if you're seeing what's going on right now, but that's a good point. The nut jobs are normally the ones who are right the whole time. Well, that's not exactly what the problem is, but Toronto FC versus Dallas on Saturday. You're welcome. Daniel said, "Can you read my last 3 comments?" See. I'm gonna freaking scroll up on the other. Oh, here we go. To be honest, the American Euro snob is really just a person that watches their European teams either from home or pays a membership to watch a European team play in a local bar in the hometown. They'll only see their European team play at the local MLB or NFL stadium. I don't see anything else, Daniel. Unless it's on a different chat. Playing forward. Would you roll over for Chelsea? I already read that. I don't see anything new. I think I already read your chats. Bye. No salary cap in Mexico. If MLS with 20% of its potential is enough to take players from Palmeiras, example Facundo Torres, imagine if they had that 5 times that amount to spend. I mean, good point, but also he already was in MLS. He used to play for Orlando. He is South American, but he used to be in MLS. So why wouldn't he want to go back? Now the question is why Austin, but, you know, playing forward. Shot! Ottawa blocked off the line! Oh my God! So do that what you will. I mean, he was already in MLS. That chipped over the top. Surridge. Sam Surridge blocked away, and the goalie was right on him. 90th minute, 0-1. 5 minutes of stoppage time. As per usual. It is, though. It is, though. I think Ottawa would have done better against Chelsea's Conference League squad than frickin' Shamrock did. I believe that. Yeah, Forge is better than Shamrock Rovers. Yeah. Two minutes. 0-1. $92. Do you think the new schedule of MLS will give MLS teams more power in trying to buy players of a similar caliber to Fernandez from NYC, players that are in level of La Liga 2, EFL Championship, Greek League, Dutch League, Portuguese League, and give them platforms to get paid more money here? They would have anyway. Get rid of the salary cap. As I said, the schedule flip didn't need to happen. Just get rid of the salary cap and you'll get those players. I don't care if you're halfway through your season in the summer. They were still getting players in the summer. It's not like they weren't. It's not about the schedule. It's about the salary cap. Always was. Now, if they flip the schedule without the help of the salary cap, you ain't going to see much change. You ain't. Players left in the summer and players came in during the summer. Players left during the winter, players came in during January. There's no difference there. The difference is there should not be a salary cap. Now, if you flip the schedule and get rid of the salary cap or very much raise it, then we can have a different talk. You can't flip the schedule without messing with a salary cap and either really raising it or just deleting it in general. You can't. If you don't do that, then it just looks like it's a Miami favorer decision. And really, I mean, if you look at the new schedule, is it that close or is it that different? No. It's just in the winter at Christmas. It's a winter break instead of the off season. It isn't really that different. It isn't really that different per se, but you know, do with that what you will. Every team should get a $30 million cap. I think MLS should have a cap about the size of the NHL's. My opinion. I think MLS is at least good enough. You don't want to get rid of it. Make the MLS cap the size of the NHL's. Playing forward is Nashville. Up the pitch. Mukhtar. Here's a chance. Espinoza, Surridge, goal. Sam Surridge slots it home. Espinoza with the assist. +4, 0-2. Sam Surridge from Espinoza. Lose my under and push my under too. Damn, that sucks. Always in stoppage time every single time. We like to call this Tobias time, my friend. Trust me, I know. We like to call it, with Toronto, we like to call it Tobias time. It's a thing. It's a thing. Always has been, always. Well, I don't know about always will be, but until they call a pirate, it has been a thing, and until they do, it will be a thing. It's called Tobias time. 90+4. And it's full time. Nashville wins 0-2. 2 away goals. And that'll do it for them. With that being said, we'll be back soon for Real España versus LAFC. I will put it on Rumble. We'll be here. I'll see you soon. See you around. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification. Hit that hype button. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See ya.